The first story is an insignificant task. The day when the jobs were handed out was one of the most exciting for all the children in the class. It took place during the first week of the term. On that day, every boy and girl was given a job for which they would be responsible for the rest of that school year. As with everything, some jobs were more interesting than others, and the children were eager to be given one of the best ones. When giving them out, the teacher took into account which pupils had been most responsible during the previous year, and those children were the ones who most looked forward to this day. Among them, Rita stood out. She was a kind and quiet girl, and during the previous year, she had carried out the teacher's instructions perfectly. All the children knew Rita was the favorite to be given the best job of all, to look after the class dog. But that year, there was a big surprise. Each child received one of the normal jobs, like preparing the books or the radio for the lessons, telling the time, cleaning the blackboard, or looking after one of the pets. But Rita's job was very different. She was given a little box containing some sand and one ant. And even though the teacher insisted that this ant was very special ant, Rita could not help feeling disappointed. Most of her classmates felt sorry for her. They sympathized with her and remarked at how unfair it was that she had been given that job. Even her father became very angry with the teacher, and as an act of protest, he encouraged Rita to pay no attention to this insignificant pet. However, Rita, who liked her teacher very much, preferred to show the teacher her error by doing something special with a job of such little interest. I will turn this little task into something great, Rita said to herself. So it was that Rita started investigating all about her little ants. She learned about different spices and studied everything about their habits and behavior. She modified the little box to make it perfect for the ant. Rita gave the ant the very best food, and it ended up growing quite a bit bigger than everyone had expected. One day in spring, when they were in the classroom, the door opened, revealing a man who looked rather important. The teacher interrupted the class with great joy and said, "This is Dr. Martinez. He has come to tell us a wonderful piece of news. Isn't that right?" Exactly, said the doctor. Today, they have published the results of the competition, and this class has been chosen to accompany me this summer on a journey to the tropical rainforest where we will investigating all kinds of insects. Among all the schools of this region, without doubt, it is this one which has best cared for the delicate little ants given to you. Congratulations! You will be wonderful assistants. That day, the school was filled with joy and celebration. Everyone congratulated the teacher for thinking of entering them in the competition. And they thanked Rita for having been patient and responsible. And so it was that many children learned that to be given the most important tasks, You have to know how to be responsible, even in what are apparently the smallest tasks. And without doubt, it was Rita who was most pleased at this, having said to herself so many times, I will turn this little job into something really great. The second story is Do not waste your energy. In ancient Greece, Socrates was reputed to hold knowledge and wisdom. One day, an acquaintance said to him, Do you know what I just heard about your friend? Hold on a minute. Socrates replied, Before you talk to me about my friend, it might be a good idea to take a moment and filter what you're going to say. That's why I call it the triple filter test. The first filter is truth. Have you made absolutely sure that you are about to tell me is true? Well, no, the man said. Actually, I just heard about it and. All right, said Socrates. So you really did not know if it's true or not. Now let's try the second filter, the filter of goodness. Is what you are about to tell me about my friend something good? No, on the contrary, said the friend. Socrates continued, You want to tell me something bad about my friend, and you are not certain it's true. You may still pass the test though, because there's one filter left, the filter of usefulness. Is what you want to tell me about my friend going to be useful to me? No. Well, concluded Socrates, if you want to tell me is neither true nor good nor even useful, why tell it to me at all? Then man got drowned in thoughts. Socrates continued, Do not waste the time. It kills the energy of people you are gossiping about and wastes the time of the people you are telling it to.